I'm safe. But take a look starting. I know I'm not safe, but I'm protected.
So do you receive any support from South African Police Service?
Yes.
Since the CPF is in collaboration,
we are getting a lot of support because, like, if we need cops, assistant Diabon, I call the visible commander or the station commander. They really assist. They really assist. But sometimes, because you call them and say, we need police assistant, we need backup. The police on the ground sometimes keep on having problem.
Sure.
But sometimes ukrelori korbaskar responda kapela ukrelori Silverton, we've got the problem with cars. Wabana Silverton, they don't have cars.
Do you know how many they have?
I don't know how many they have, but they don't have cars. Like now, I'm the chairperson, yeah, Sector 5 under Silverton. I've got my sector manager. My sector manager need to have a car. So now we've got a plan of our sector. We can't do that because of Silverton does not have cars.
Sure.
And then in most cases, the challenge, maybe let's say a person either robbery or a hijacking, hanchira assista the security campus. We've got the group.
The private ones.
The private ones, they assist a lot. I remember last month, we got 5 cars on a week. Because of those security companies. So sometimes you call subs and say, we need assistant. But only a dead body somewhere. Remember, they are not allowed to if they responded there, but there's a dead body, they can't assist pathologist and the assist. So at least if, or let's say we've arrested somebody, we have the case number. We take the person straight to Silverton. Then we say, here's the case number, here's the suspect. But we need the police or assist, but it's a challenge.
And in all those cases, you get a person, Lamo Arasta as the community policing forum. Do you maybe follow them up or maybe create any feedback whatsoever about the whereabouts of the case?
Most of the people because of the Babanche Banyak. Okrelor ki serious crimes. Serious crimes. And the Nogorolor Motokala Nyakiwa. Then Ramokria Ramokenza, we le Somar.
Now, when we're looking at the matter at hand, which is the searching case, is the missing persons. Like you said earlier, every week there's a case that is reported, or every day there's a case that is reported. It's a bit worrisome. That statement is really worrisome. As a community, let's adapt that to the ills in our communities and not bold enough to act upon that, to eradicate that ill. We don't do that as a community collectively. But it's their responsibility refer certain people by long they are active in the community. What do you think should be done collectively and individually in order to support the CPF in this regard?
I think the workshop because stage staging 16 years to 25 years, let's say to 30 years. Banaba kibona hanchirna in the case tabonokre wana asalaela at amaile and then wana konota 3 days 4 days. Then it barfa picture one about missing ne and then return some of the group anyakiwe then poo uno dabare will. So we need to talk to these kids because sometimes we'll say next time mama are salata maning utamile for days is a labo can't she's been kidnapped, she's been killed. the case change the problem I remember there's a boy or Ola
Yes,
who was missing for a week, who was murdered.
Mm.
A day before market. Do you know there was a guy, a foreigner guy, on a 10 boys line. Nobody knew her line ela nelia a. Here are our own investigations. They said honale koma kwale e between we went up to unukeng ele dangerous. And then rinyaka, but we couldn't. And then Lirena on the ground to hardly busy patrol. Most of the people banalem problem, the foreigners. The house breaking, most of the problems, the foreigners. Most of the rape cases, the foreigners. When I'm saying wabana CPF na Godzilla, repatrola na Godzilla, remember foreigners were not this much on our country. It was easy to patrol. Usatwarasilo unaberi CPF uniform. Neba into that group of people baberka crime. But they knew mola redali. Unohole safe. But now these people they don't know even what is CPF. Hebata they've got those heart they just don't care. If they want something, they want it, they will kill. They will do anything.
They have nothing to lose.
They've nothing to lose. Why would you see? So the challenges too much. The foreigners. On the street when we patrol, however, who are you? Because of this thing here, our South Africans, they know what is not allowed. When you stop the car and ask, why are you drinking most of the thing? Kill for him. And then they'll respond to you very rude. Why would you see?
Sure.
So really challenge. Let's only case that the only unsolved cases that the house breaking. Only unsolved cases that the rape. Because of batla mapurisa rababita. Batle batseminwa. Ne? Then have a better system but check. How these people are not registered. We can have a system.
And in that case, say Bakaria, maybe those people by long they have committed crimes, get the illegal immigrants. So what do they do? Baba deporter or Baba release? What happens? And who can give us that information?
The station commander.
Okay.
Can give you because of I remember there was a guy at Nellmapius. He was a foreigner. The person was raping people. I see left and right. How can I cry my grandchild, na rape all of them. You know what he was doing? The guy was jumping the fence. Then when I was or pompo and then automobile ushupakas tunya wakena wa wira whatever. Why would you see? He was a foreigner. Little day, Kileki Budisa go station barba ilomo deport, but no chance as second case. I feel so Kitabaya year before last. I even forgot to ask her where's the guy.
That's a guy.
Why what?
It's painful to
too much.
Especially when that you're working with this case on daily basis.
Yes.
To witness such is
and then
defeating.
You'll be surprised one time one of the foreigners there's a place more foreigners are a lot more somebody said lo mama lo ulo bamfake group in yethu.
Sure.
They've got me on their group. Ngijikile ngambheka and then kamutwela cause bengiphethe nekapere sapro sakreki. I didn't want to. I just turned and then I went to church. So they can go that far. Or this one is disturbing us. So why do they have my picture? Or they talk about me? What is their plan? They can do bangwale di mavito ale the way ba krileng ba le ba Trisville ba bile mabitso ba bo file ba, they can do that. I'm not scared of them. I will continue to serve, to protect the community.
Yeah, it's so sad, Ms Caro. Like I mentioned earlier, this is a very sensitive topic. With the bodies, that young men, Obam Grilling, Koshashin Kwale, and the others that are murdered and left, do we know, even those who goes missing, do we know the trends? What are the patterns? Do we have the common patterns that links to those different incidents?
No, why Nellmapius, we had the cases Tabanaba missing girls and boys and then Babu. Marwabana healing lately. For now, I've never met something like that. It's the first time most I think they can go missing and then and then this thing like the boy who was brutally killed and that girl who was raped what transpired, because it's very painful. I've seen the boy. I was there. I've seen the boy. You know, and then because of I wanted to be sure. But the most statements for the whole week. Now then came that case here then osatla butisa gore mara go etsa etseng gore you fela matla gore wa iputsa who's next. Next time ro kra ngwana ba mirileng eng.
And given all those things that are happening in your experience in your line of duty, how has that affected you personally?
It's very painful. It's abana ola wa mshimane re mnyagile gore ka mkopela kan ne le botloko. That's why I was sick. Ebile ke sele ka lohala because na re tsama mo di wedding tsa o change go tonya and nna ke tshaba nuka. Ke rile ke nuka shi wa utlwisisa. So re nyakana le bana mo gore ba bona crime o bereka mo di dangerous places. O bereka ka batho ba dangerous. Remember re nyaka motho o nyaka na le motho mo dangerous. It's that the people I'm working with, the task team, they've got that thing ya gore and when we do this together and we always win. Re nyaka motho ro nyaka bile ro mo kry ro mo deposita go silvateng le Mamelodi West di case study ngo re ro level a sia Mamelodi ya sa silvateng ba muletse case ku Mamelodi East or Mamelodi West, we take them there. But so now the difficult. Crime is not easy.
And you get do you get support, the psychosocial support? Do you get
no.
And what do you do when you're feeling overwhelmed or when you feel like, you know what, I've reached the edge? So what do you do?
I just, like this 2 weeks, I can't get data. I can't get data. I just needed that peace of mind. Akinyaki mutam phonela akinyaki ubulala because dilo tse ntse re di kra mo WhatsApp again. They report ka mo 15 we've got the neighborhood watch. Ba khono kena khona le ntwe bana le bana khona le batho ba re kene ka re thinking I needed that me time gore ke rest. That's how I heal.
You regulate.
Yeah.
Sure. And do you think we have the functional social workers that are on the ground that can help in that regard?
The social worker who is very active is the social worker who's in the greenhouse. House Bongile. She's assisting a lot. And House Bongile, remember, Kamurena, site a society high. But her referral batho, she's assisting a lot. But others, I won't mention their names. They're very slow.
Are you scared to name and shame?
Yeah, I can remember when you work with people, you need to refer. You refer them to the social workers. I get you need to refer. But they always come back and say, I was now. Motola Selampudela case. Ampulela file. No, I don't beat.
But don't you think, Hore, not naming and shaming them is doing an injustice to the people by long or these people are assigned to serve? Remember, they are assigned to serve the community in Nellmapius by Department of Social Development, and they are getting paid for that matter. And if they are not doing what they're supposed to do, and yet they are getting paid, and we keep quiet, are we not doing an injustice to our community?
No, there are social workers go 24, go councillor's office. We are not satisfied. They are not assisting. That is why we are using greenhouse because she's always on point.
Big up to Ausbongile. We really appreciate you, Ausbongile. I'm tempted to go deeper into this, but let me reserve it because I can see you're getting emotional. Let me spare your emotions because I don't want to tamper with them. We don't need that. And as Kero earlier you said, Hore, some of the parents are aware like a parent would know Manaka, yes, a teenage stage, yes, of course they are jollering and they sleep over. Right? And when the child does not come back home, they report missing, rightfully so. But they know where the child could be at so-and-so's place. And sometimes, or most of the time, so-and-so is a well-known person, an older person, and then they are afraid to approach. Then they go via the reporting a missing person, right? So in that regard, are we as parents failing our responsibility and now shifting the responsibilities as parent to other people? Why are we silent? And if we know parents are aware bana or mwana could be in so-and-so's place and so-and-so is way too older than mwana waka, why are there no cases of statutory rape opened against those people?
Yeah, okay, that is what we are asking ourselves. Why was a report? You'll find people asking, yes, but where was she?
Where was the child?
No response. Even next, next. I remember there was a place called Mavuso. We went there twice. Specifically, Mukuku Omwe. Hernyakana lebana hanchiru tomakote. Selera krabana babanyana kamula twice. Rinyaka omwe rakra lo omwe kadra mitile no naona. So last day after the body of the boy was found, the community was called. They said the attendance was wow. They decided to stop the churches. They did the bushes. Then they decided to go to that shack. That shack. Because people knew Bamavus, they know what's going on.
But they said
but
nothing.
Because of we, Esther's team, we want we take the kids. I guess we are there to take those kids. It's not our job. So I was happy. So the only thing we need to do now is to follow up. Because I remember last time we created 2 boys. One on extension 20, one on mahube. The parents didn't know gore bana and bosigo ka bo 10-11 ba robetse.
Sure.
The parents o mongwe a re sele ke moroma Shoprite but ke 11 o'clock o robetse ngwana ha teng ngwana o robetse kwa.
Sele a mo roma and then.
Yeah, so ha so boys so ka re ke di naughty boys o ipudutse gore ha ke bosigo o tla fela o tla tsena gore ke bana ba ba toutang ba boga hae mashigo. O maketse re phone re ngwana ha o se robetse mo Nellmapius.
Sure.
We had to exchange ka bana go police station ya Mamelodi East.
Sure. So, like you said, gore sele the community ya tuba the sheikh and the churches and but we still see churches moshashing.
Yeah.
Right, it was just a once-off thing, which we applaud.
Our problem is that we don't have support. We can remember that day, nearly Sunday, people were off. Most of the people are buying Merokum, but they were willing, they were angry. That's why so much people. And then we can say, let's go there every day.
Yes.
Support. I can't from where. I can't say it's subs because about the constitution. I get support. We will go there every day, recheck. Make sure we don't have any illegal foreigners churches. Because you have seen even go to Facebook, go to TikTok. What did they find there? You let us snacks.
Very true. Sure. So, do we have any program from CPF in collaboration with South African Police Service to ensure that such incidents, Zabodi murder, yes, of course, stating that the missing persons, deep beyond, it detoma from home, and if Kamohai Resa play our part, the police can do much. They can only do much. Liluna as the CPF, you can only do much, but the responsibility lies with the family, with the parents, you know. So do you have any plans as the CPF with in that regard to help curb this issue of the missing persons?
Yeah, and then replan. Yes, there's a plan, but we are still busy with it. And then I think if we can start at schools, because the youngsters, maybe if the programs, because sometimes speaking to a stranger, but a stranger, maybe these programs, re-include the social worker, re-include, because police station we've got a lady, Bariki Pasan, was social crime prevention, she's Wauliana, and then the program, maybe could call Rabla Lebana. Maybe something can happen. Maybe even at churches. And then we end up with a community meeting. We will try by all means to do something, but we are still planning. There is but we are planning on doing something.
No, that is a relief to know there is a plan, and given that Lenale a plan, how can the community get involved?
The community can get involved, like Akere Tomari Rebana Refetaka that plan. We are going to have to call the community meetings and tell the community our plan. Then anyone who wants to get involved, then they will come and get involved.
So in terms of reporting, like if you can, some people, they know something happened, but they keep the information to themselves. Or you know what, it's not my child, or I'm not getting involved because maybe they've got conflicts with their neighbors, so they don't want to get involved and stuff. If I can be found knowing something happened to a certain person or a child, what can the law do to ensure that I get punished?
Like, you can't get punished. I don't think you can be punished with information. Maybe you saw something happening to the neighbor and you decide to keep quiet. It's all right.
It's my right to
I
keep
think
quiet.
it's all right. Yes, I don't think a person can force you. Remember, when you start talking, you need to testify. You become a witness. Some people don't want to get involved, to be involved in such things. And remember, some people, we've got dangerous people now. Maybe somebody, the neighbors saw the neighbor being done something bad, and then abonor batubaki batubani baba dangerous. If it's you, will you talk? Even me, I can't.
It's a very tricky situation.
It's not safe. It's dangerous.
It's a very tricky situation. Therefore, that leads us to the fact that iridira magwala, in a way, as the community, we tend up to keep quiet than to report these cases.
Yeah, but hanchi mudi groupung, I like to advise people who, if you've got something, report kena private. Kena private, and then over guarantee safe. I won't say anything. A lot are doing that. Only the tip of 30 gram private.
Privately.
Yes, a lot.
And it works.
And it too much.
We'll also encourage for report privately.
Yes.
Anonymously.
Yes.
So do we have any anonymous platform that people can use?
In our groups, in our work groups, we prefer to tell them, you choose anyone who are the members of the CPF, who are the members of the task team, and then I'm safe.
I'm safe.
It's not only me. I get I'm safe. Then if the person they don't trust anyone, there's always police station. Problem koro khona ba no go ba botsore reportang ko police station ba botsore ma police ba bolela.
So in that regard, yes, re fitla ko police station o fitlhele o reportile case ya so and so and so, and then jiki so and so knows gore wena o reportile. Then do we not have any anonymous platform, subs?
Yeah, subs, they've got anonymous number.
Do you know it?
No, I can't.
You don't know it.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll find it and share it on the group chat. It will be helpful.
Yes.
And some time ago, Gauteng province introduced them a panic button. How that program or that app, how effective is it?
Na ne ke ratile ne ba introduce ya di button ya o fa e bia ne first preference ne le batsofe ba re brena you can upload it, download it akere mo phone.
Yeah.
Then we had a list, a list batsofe ba tlile more than 100. We made a list, we submitted to the community safety. Even now we're still waiting for
the response.
Nah, but panic button, I don't have it. I've never used it. I've never used it. I was depending on the ones which were supposed to be brought. But mara batho ba bolela gore di right because le mo di groupung hona le ba bang ho bolela gore ke founetse mapodisa ba re downloadang. There are people who are always advising gore but this panic button it's working. Now I've never used it. I can't say anything because azanga iberekisi.
And apart from circulating the pictures and sharing them, good WhatsApp group chats and do you have any other platform or any other mode of communication that we can use or that you use as CPF and the subs that they can use to share that information?
No, it's just WhatsApp. It's just phone.
It's only that.
WhatsApp and call.
Yeah, but it's fine. Reta wina tjatji le leng. And in those cases, let's say, but baba tshwere, yes, of course. And how do we hold those in power accountable to ensure that our community is a safe space?
Like speaking about the community safety.
The community safety and SAPS in general, because again you are in collaboration with SAPS. So yeah.
Nna ke tlo rata ho arabela fela under SAPS because ke re berekisa yona ke re wa bona he baka Silverton is willing to work with us. Their problem ke dikoloi. Maybe if they can increase dikoloi tsa go Silverton, then le ka shi ho report or assist basat, knowing what they've got equipment, banal dikoloi, they've got everything,
enough resources,
you are able to report them. But now you can't report the person. That why you are phone the visible commander, the station commander, you call ke kopela backup bar re rometse emotsele o kre delayment to go ba botsoro koloi ne ka delay eng ka koloi ne le ka why what is the problem? And rena our lives becomes at risk because literally emi le backup yetla go tlhae batho ba dangerous ba le thuntse why utlwisisa. So maybe he ba ka nna ke bolela Silverton he ba ka ba fa dikoloi a o botsa ke re Nellmapius e tlo ba wa
ne. Do we have any questions on the platform? We don't. Okay. While we at that, don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe to our page. We really appreciate your support. Every day we grow because of you. You are very important to us. We really, really appreciate you. Now, on this issue, and everything, I like that idea. And the reason why I get so is because some of our children by long hor batimela o kre ba bang ge ba krea ngwana a sa itse hore ke ena mang, number 1, a sa itse lebitso la motswadi, a sa itse contact ya motswadi, a sa itse le home address. So how do we help parents gore ba khone ho engage le bana to that level gore ngwana at least ngwana a ka itse lebitso la motswadi gore o dula le home address at least?
Yes, at the beginning of this year, re boletse mo groupong gore batswadi ba rute bana mabitso gore ba ba fe mabitso, ba ba rute di phone number. Wa bona batswadi a ba tshwanno undermine bana. Wa bona bana ba ba tlalefile. Wa mo ruta phone number or address, because in most cases ba kra bona le bana ba bantshi like go sekolong o kre lo sekolo ibile nako ya di patrollers ya chaya ngwana a sa le mo sekolong, they bring them to my house. Sometimes ke kono robala le ngwana motswadi a sa tle a tlonya ka ngwana. Wa utlwisisa?
Sure.
I remember there was one girl ke robetse le ena go jarate 2 days. He ke ya ro krelo ba nna ka ira krelo the mother and the father banwa ba phela banwa. They just couldn't care gore ngwana a ba bone le ngwana a teng. Wa utlwisisa? So re na le di challenges tsa tsona letse. If batswadi ba ka ruta bana ba bona gore ngwana a mo rute a itse lebitso la hae le address bile short akere. But sometimes ba bantshi bana ba ba leng ka mo sekolong ka we've got le yona ya tshwana le ma foreigners ba teng. O thomo bolele yena ho mmutisa lebitso le yena o butsa lebitso. They repeat what you are saying.
What you say.
Yes.
Yo.
And what are you going to ask? How can you assist the child? Unless o tse ngwana o tsamaile yena o tsamaile yena a o bontshe, then that is the easiest way ya o krea gore ngwana o nna kae. Mara gore wena o depende mo tabeng ya gore ngwana o tla o botsa gore what is your name? What is your name?
Sure.
O nna kae? Then ha tsa bolela o go utlwa ka more le e polelo a se ya ka.
Sure.
Then when you find the parents ke di foreigners. mina beng expecta ukuthi ubaba umntana uzolanda umntwana ubaba athi hayi mina beng expecta ukuthi umama rena le di-challenges ka rena le di-challenges di-case tse di different ne ke tse ntšhi.
And yeah, speaking of schools, ka mohare ha dikolo, there's a lot happening ka mohare ha dikolo, and some of the cases are reported, some are not reported. So, and I know ho na le the CPFs that are assigned in each school, right? Do we know the stats, the crimes that are happening in the schools, and do you get support from the governance of the schools in order to assist our children, because it's our children who are in these schools, remember? So do we get any support from them?
On Tuesday, I went to Extension 7 to Tobotala High School, and then there were guys, most Paza shop, South African guys, drugs, ka break. Then I had to fight mola I asked the teacher because and then now you are saying you don't want them out, but because ba walk around the school baraka di drugs watching over hype. Why can't you let them out? Then I was surprised. I think that's safer that way. Why is it bad? How you can want to get drugs come in school? Better you look outside the school. Because it's a challenge. We've got patrollers come now. I was expecting this patrollers can break. For each and every school, they've got 4 patrollers, but they don't work there every day. Sometimes you find that there are only 2. At least 1 can stay at the gate, because of most of the schools they use 1 gate. Then ka break, 1 patrol must patrol the yard. I check fencing what's going on. What's going on this nowadays. And then on the school governing body, there's one who's working who feed the portfolio safety. No, I don't see them. I don't see them. And then style is how free go to because it's one of the nearest high school. But end up the school was safe. I remember Department of Education bakile muskolong babolela na header safety ka mo tuto botlale o tlhokofetse now this year, early this year. The school department is le batla ba re sekolo mo Mamelodi sekolo sa lena why it's good ka discipline. Because of hours there ne ke phela ka mjarateng ya school, but now why it's over ka crime why it's gona le tse personal, you start having enemies. Because remember community safety, CPF, you don't get any payment. This is a volunteer job. And if a person, I want to something like this, and then why rat? Let them come forward and what can people we do against you? Remember this, we need to come together and fight crime. We fight against each other. That is another challenge I'm having.
So those people, they were working against you, were they coming from the school?
No, they are members of the CPF.
Oh. So it means in your area of barking, demarcation in your house, you've got a challenge for the working space. The working environment is not conducive.
No.
What do you think should be done to ensure that it becomes conducive?
I think in Nano, I'm 57 years, next I'll take 3 years. Every 60 each child. I'm going to retire now. I need that time. Now I keep concentrating them on family. Then now my kids need me.
And when you retire, what legacy do you leave behind?
Nothing. Experience. Ba bang ba tla ba gain experience or at least ne go berekiwa so. But at least the task team members which I'm working with, they're still young. They'll take over.
They'll take over. And how would you like to be remembered?
Nah. As a person who was protecting the community. My community now, it's better than before. Yeah, we are working on the ground.
And we really appreciate you.
We are working on the ground.
We really, really appreciate you. And are you standing in as a councillor for the coming local elections?
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. What does your heart tell you?
Hey,
Wow. There you have it, guys. And your departing point? As we wrap up, what's your last point that you would like to share with the people, the community, and Nellmapius, the community?
I think batswadi, young parents, young girls. Why I'm there? They know my number. They come to the, even now as I speak, I've got a 16-year-old who is safe until I fit on wall. So they don't know where to cry to, who to cry to. And then I mean, it takes a community to raise a child again. Let's assist each other or raise our banana because banaba overpower batswadi ba bone a lot. A child, a 16-year-old who can know that the mother were together with the father, then body demand. So enough is enough. Let them come forward and then let's raise this kid. Or else look.
Sure. And again, for the last time, again, not only for the last time, what's that number, the magic number along where people can call when there's something that they need to report, or if there's a crime happening in their neighborhood, if there's someone who's hurt someone, if they need to report any form of crime, what number should they call?
112 is the best because lost na a time. Yeah, it
can work. 112,
you call 112, and then you get somebody from the switchboard in Midrand, and then what is the problem? And then he assist like a ambulance. You phone
the same number.
Yes. Then the whole area, how we do police station, let's say Silverton, you call 112 and say, can you put me through Silverton police station? They put you through, then problem. Why one? The 112 is the same. I need ambulance. Which area are you? And then yes, you'll get assistance.
Sure. We really appreciate you honoring our invite. We thank you. We had a very informative conversation. We really appreciate that. Yeah, and there you have it, people. From Rai Molingona, there you have it. We're looking forward to more conversations. I'm really looking forward to more conversations of this nature. And each story that was shared in this platform is more than just a headline. Reba mentioned now where a child is missing, a child is raped, or a person is missing, or a person is murdered. It's not only a headline. It's a plea, it's a cry for help, it's a cry for vigilance, it's a cry for compassion, for action. Our children deserve more than our sympathy. Banabarana, they deserve to grow in safe spaces. They deserve our protection. They deserve our love. And as a community, let's move beyond fear. Because one of the reasons we are stepping back, we are holding back, is because of fear. And I know you are a Christian, you believe in God. And in the book of Timothy, it says God did not give us the spirit of fear, but the spirit of love and sound mind. Amen. With love and a sound mind, we can win everything. And he says again, "Batlo le tseba ge le ratana gore le baka."
Yes.
Let's love one another to portray that character ya God, because we are made in his image and likeness. Let's portray that character, the godly character, which is love. Let love be our governance, right? And let's rebuild trust, because one of the things in a space that we are as a community is lack of trust.
Yes.
You know, so let's rebuild trust. Let's strengthen our neighborhood, because this is our space, this is our home, this is our community. I don't want from anywhere else to come and rebuild our community. It is up to us whether we want to see it as a safe space or we leave it as it is to perish. So it's our responsibility to hold those who are in high positions, those who are in power accountable. If you know something, say something. If you can help, step forward. That is all from me, everyone at home, from me to you, from my heart to yours. Kere lerato kucho le mohau di le atele.
Thank you.
That's a wrap. Oh, thank
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for future episodes. Till we meet again on the next episode of Community Conversations by Nellmapius Youth Forum. This podcast was sponsored by a mass media house. Contact them today for your media production needs. Whether you want social media content creation services, live streaming services, or you want to film an event, a mass media house has got you covered. WhatsApp 061 479 7713 today to get started.
Who